Hello friends, how's everybody doing? It's your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General Civil War. JP mod version 1.28 3T7. So I'm trying it out. And as I said in the Union campaign, the first battle, I have it where historical numbers are 2, so we're going to have double the size of units. But I don't like playing with large units. But I'm only doing this to have an advantage of having a lot of veterans and rifles by the end of the first battle. So, and then the other configuration changes that I made was I'm doing like what the vanilla game does, where infantry units and all the other units have regular numbers as opposed to these outrageous high numbers. And the last thing I'll mention is, in the vanilla game, we can detach skirmishers, but the AI can't, and I'm going to keep it that way. Because I don't want a bunch of units on the map. And on top of that, I don't want, I will allow the duplications of the chance of other units, like AI and allies, where they can get duplicated. So I don't mind that, but I just don't want them to detach skirmishers. So we will go ahead and get into this.
Divided against itself cannot stand.
And I'll do the same thing that I did in the Union campaign of the start of it for the first battle. I do tactician.
And half free.
I do artillery.
I rise, Mr. President.
And I do army for the training.
That I have satisfactory evidence,
and it's going to be with the Confederation, which CSA. And it's going to be under BG. Because any other thing, like especially this, is crazy. And my general is always going to be J.M. Morse. And we start with 2, 3, 2, 2, and 1. And we don't need the advisor. And we're just going to jump right in. Now don't forget, these units are going to be doubled. And I think in this one, yeah, look at the 28 and 3. Alright, so yeah. Oh yeah, and look at Crockett. Instead of being 250, look what he is right now. He's 500. Alright, we're going to pause here for just a moment, though. I think the way J and P made this new mod is you cannot save at this point in this particular battle. So there's no save that we can do right here until we get past this little part here, I guess. So, alright, well, like I said, and look at Hexamer, instead of being like around 400 and something, he's 900. I mean, this is only for the first battle. Like after I do this battle, I will definitely put that back to 1 instead of 2. And that's just putting it at 2. Imagine if you put it at 3, what these guys would be. I mean, and I'm only doing this for an advantage of just scrapping all these units at the end. And then just making, smaller units, and then I'll have lots of guns and I'll have lots of veterans. That's the only reason I'm doing this one advantage thing to do by playing this. But with that said, Crocker's gonna go over here, and I gotta take these off, and then I'm gonna have one go over here and one go right over here. And then my general is going to head over here because we got to find those infantry that's supposed to support the fort over there. And they're going to have a skirmisher here, and one over here. And J&P made different changes to the thing, so it could possibly be different. But and then these guys, I don't know if there's a need for me to run them, but maybe I could have them run part of the way, maybe. And Crocker, he's got to come kind of like this, and my general can head over that way to find those, and I think that is, oh, and then he's gonna go right here now. There's somebody probably gonna shoot him, but let's go ahead and let's get it going, and we'll see what happens. But just remember, all units are gonna be double the size because of putting instead of a 1 in the historical numbers, I put in a 2. And again, I'll mention, yeah, see, there's already a skirmisher there, but the reason I'm doing this is because I don't know if it was Chronix or somebody on Discord said if you wanted to have some type of advantage, you could do that. But just do it for the first battle, because all the other battles would be crazily gigantic, and it would be just craziness. And see, there's one right here, but he's so big, but they're going to be double too. So I mean, we'll see. Whatever they are, just think that if you just left it with the 1 under historical numbers and don't, these guys would be half the size of what they are. But I got to get him into the woods. He's got to get to there. Yeah, he can go to there, I guess. Crocker. And the idea is to occupy these guys long enough so I can get Crocker in position. What does he have for a gun? Oh, he's got the Colt. So he can shoot 6 bullets. And now I'm gonna just charge him. And then everybody's gonna shoot that one. You can come over here and shoot that one, but see, the idea is to try to kill these guys. We're gonna see. Yeah, he could probably shoot some more bullets. Let's see. I'm gonna get Hexma over here to shoot Miles. And Crocker got him. So Crocker's gonna get over here to prevent him from getting away. And then Kemper and Hexamer. Uh-oh. My general found the, okay. Oh, he's shooting at Crocker. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell Croc he might get another shot off, but now we're gonna take a few shots at him. Probably shoot a couple more shots. Look at that gun shooting. And now that he routed, we're gonna charge him. So it's that like I really like the Colt, you know, because you get those 6 shots. If you have the Parliamental, you only get to shoot 1 shot, and so that is okay. Miles surrendered, so all 3 of them surrendered. Alright, we got all 3 that surrendered, so 1, 2, 3 of them surrendered. So you know, that's really good, but you have to micromanage Crocker in order to do stuff like that. Now, we don't know where these guys are. They were over here. I just don't want them to go over to the fort there. So Crocker can go over here. Kemper there. I don't know where the other one... Oh, here he is. Okay, you right over there. I wonder if Crocker could get this guy's attention. Okay, we get 200 cover, so he's gonna get right there. Alright, so we didn't entice him. Oh well. But I'm gonna tell we don't get Hexamer, so we can let Hexamer go deal with him, I guess. Oh, and the other thing I'll mention too is in the modifications, all the timers are 1 point, but I added a 0.5. I usually add a 0.3, but I add a 0.5 because J&P mod takes away time in these battles, and I can tell you, like, you know, over a decade ago when I first played this game, my biggest complaint was about the timers, that I didn't like them. I like to have all the time in the world to do stuff. So, I don't know where that other unit is. Alright, and then these guys, what guns did they have? Oh, they had Lorenz. Springfield. And another different type of Springfield. So, alright, so we're gonna tell these guys to just leave the battle. I don't know where the other unit is. I know they have 2 units. Ah, there he is. He's hiding right here. I'll have Crocker get into it. Because, you know, this, we could get our guys killed, but at the same time, we can get some melee stats. And with Crocker getting into it, that'll be 2-on-1. Alright, let's see. See if Crocker can shoot all 6 of his bullets. Oh, what happened? Oh, sheesh. Okay, yeah, like we even need these at this point. Okay. And these guys are big too, they're doubled. Alright, so we're not even gonna need them. They can get over here. Their job will be to take the fort. Yeah, I just wanted Crocker and Kemper to get his melee. So let's see what the 3rd Ohio had. Had Springfield 42s. We'll tell him to leave. Well, like I said, I was hoping to get some experience on meleeing, but it didn't work. Oh, he just dissolved. Darn it. I was hoping to capture him. Okay, so now it's 5 hours. We're not gonna, I'm not gonna attack the fort. What we're just gonna do is tell my 2 units and Crocker, because Crocker. So we're gonna take a look at Crocker. I'm gonna see stamina is at 29. And Siegfried, his efficiency is down. Did he get killed? Maybe we lost the general, or he's too big. Maybe. Because he's doubled by putting number 2 instead of a 1 in the historical number thing. So, and I'm only doing it for the first battle, so I can get a lot of rifles and a lot of veterans. And that's why I'm just showing that in the video. But okay, so again, Stanima 29. Yeah, Kemper is 29 and Siegfried is... They're both 29. Okay, so I got this at fast speed, and it's going to tick down the time. And all it is to do, because it's only going to take 1 hour to, not even an hour to take this. So what you can do, and you can't do this in every battle, but you can do this in this one, where you can tell these guys, and we'll put the supply there so they can get some supplies, but like we get Siegfried, we get Kemper, and we're gonna get Cable, I guess, and that's it. So I mean, and he's tired, but I don't care at this point. All I want is for him to get training, and Crocker too, because Crocker's role in this battle, his role is to get the supply wagon and kill their general, and also if he can kill the 2 artillery, that's a bonus, and that's why Crocker is very, very important in this battle. Like, and like I said, don't be deceived by these numbers. I mean, these are all doubled because of doing that thing in the configuration. But again, you would not want to do that for the whole campaign, because it would just be, you know, like, and I can tell you that as I play this, and if I continue and play it, in the config, and this is why Panda and Johnny made the configs, is so that way you can adjust things in it, because if he just made it one particular way, there would be so many people that wouldn't like it. So for example, like, I don't like having 2, 3, or 5 or 6,000 infantrymen. Like these already, to me, are already too big. I mean, but by putting that number from a 1 to a 2, this is what you get for the very first battle. But you would not want to do that for the whole campaign, because, you know, it would just get ridiculous. And like I said, so we're down to 3, so it won't be too much longer. And let's get Crocker. And like I said, with him having the Colt, I mean, you get those 6 shots. I mean, you just got to position him in the right place. And especially if the enemy is shooting at an infantry unit. But if they turn around to shoot at him, then yeah, cavalry costs quite a bit to have, especially if you want veterans. And you know, like I said, if infantry shoots at them, you're going to lose 50 to 100 of these guys, and to replace them, that's going to cost you thousands. And the faster he gets going, the more stamina he has, the better he is. And so we're just counting down to about 1 hour, and so it's not going to be a lot, and there I think there's limits of how much stamina you can get in a battle. So by doing this, you know, there might be a point where it's not worth doing. And he's tied, but I'm not using Siegfried, and I'm not going to use Kemper to get this. It's these guys' job to do that. And so while they're doing that, these guys can rest. But until then, they're gonna try to get a little bit in stamina. Just like I'm doing Crocker. And the reason I'm doing Crocker, like I told you, is he's got a big role in the next phase. Because if while he's getting the supply wagon, and if there's an infantry nearby, he's gonna get shot at and stuff. And so, but I definitely want to get their supply wagon, and I definitely want to kill their general with him. And then he goes back later on to try to get the artillery. Now, sometimes if the infantry's in a position, they're gonna go after that supply wagon, and I'm saying that I don't want. So, okay, so while this is going on, I'm going to go ahead and break skirmishes off these guys. So the first wave will be all the skirmishers, and then the second wave will be these 3 infantry. And that'll be enough to do it. And while that's going on, these guys are going to rest. So we got about a half hour to get that going. He's got the MJG. And I guess Crocker could make one more journey. Alright. Alright, we're getting there, so let's go back to normal time. And let's tell Hexamer to shoot at him. And then you get over there. You get over there. And you get over there. Then you go there. You go there. And you go right there. And you guys are just gonna walk. And these two are gonna get right over here. And Crocker can go right there. I guess my general can move up. And we can take a look at Crocker. So Crocker, now I forget what he was, but you can see Crocker's at 39. Hey, look at Siegfried is at 41 now. And yeah, and Kemper is at 42. So that did work out. So we're just gonna tell him to go right here. He's gonna go. Matter of fact, we don't. I'm just gonna tell them to stop. To stop. To stop. Because they need to start getting their condition up. Like Crocker is stopped, so his condition. So yeah, I just gotta let these guys get their condition up. Yeah, those guns are tough, but... Oh, this guy gave up. Oh, because I had a unit right here, Bernie. Alright, Bernie is going to be with us on the next phase, so we'll just tell Bernie to rest. Alright, so, so Crocker is almost 100. Yeah, we're only 70. He's 91, so that's good. 91. So he's got 192 kills. He's got 200. And Crocker has 600 kills. So if you use the cavalry in the... Okay, so yeah, let's just stop. Everybody stop. Everybody rest. Everybody rest. And if I get the supply wagon there, I think the supply wagon can fill up. Like, how much supplies here? Not much. Look at this, only 495. Yeah, like in the American campaign, when you take the fort or town or whatever, that town has like 4,000 supply. Why does this one only have 300? I mean, that is ridiculous. I mean, I know the artillery shot once or twice, or a couple of times, so I mean, but would it really suck up, you know, thousands of funds? I don't think so. So it's just kind of strange that this one only has 489 supply. That's very small. So he's at 100%. He's at 100%. He's not. So we can attach him. We can attach him. And we can attach him. So again, Crocker now is 100%. Siegfried 89. A and Kemper is now 100%. So by doing a little of what he did, he was able to get to 42 on Stanima from a 29, I think. And same way with him. I think he was 29 too, but he only got to 41, so maybe I can move him over here. Maybe he'll get to 42. I think it's just going to go 1 minute. And then it should end. Yep. Okay. All right. So, okay, well, like I said, here we go. It's the last part of the battle. And let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to pause here for just a moment. Because we weren't, I could have saved, I guess. And as you can see, the battles here. BG1, Phase 2. Potomac Fort. Okay, now, what I like to do, and it's some people think this might be silly, but what I like to do is I like to put Cable here, and I like to take Merritt and put him there. And then we're going to bust off skirmishers here. And all three of them are gonna head over to here. And then I'm gonna have Kemp over here, Siegfried over here. And they always put Bernie here, but I'd rather have Bernie right there. And that's what we're gonna do. And I guess my general can get over here. Yeah, like I said, I just feel that they always shoot at Campbell, so I'm gonna go ahead, or Cable, however you pronounce it, but he's gonna get over there. He's already lost 2 guys, and maybe you don't lose a lot, but I just rather switch them out. Because they'll keep shooting at Cable until he gets into his formation here. And once he gets into that formation, they'll start shooting at him. See, because they're shooting at him. You see the 2 rounds landed over here. So now, but now they're going to shoot at this guy. And so their job is to now shoot at this one, both of them. So we'll try to kill that one first. And so Cable has 10 kills, and it says he has 1 death. This guy has 10 kills and has no deaths yet, but now I'm wondering if I would have run the infantry over here, we could have got into the woods here. We had a chance. But, oh well. I'm just waiting for Crocker to spawn. Hey, that gun is something, and they're moving in on him. So I'm gonna get them out of there. So that delayed them. Alright, Crocker just came in. So now my hope is that we can at least find their supply wagon and their general. The artillery is somewhere over here. Their infantry is right around in this area. And a couple of skirmishers. So we gotta figure out... Yeah, no, there's the supply wagon. I just seen it. I just seen it. So like I said, oh, but it's right near the artillery. So this is gonna be kind of tricky. Alright, so I think if I charge in at the artillery, I'll still get the supply wagon. Now, there is possibility that some infantry will come here to try to get the supply wagon. I'm just trying to get the supply wagon out of here. And like I said, this is the tricky part. Usually, they're way ahead, but because I delayed it to such a point, I usually can get the supply wagon and then have it retreat and have Crocker go after him, and he comes down here and we can kill him. So I don't want to lose Crocker right now, like it's... But again, because I upped the historical numbers. Because I upped the historical numbers, everybody is doubled up. Like they're double what they would be. Alright, so he got him, so now he's gonna come down this way, because otherwise he's gonna keep getting shot at canister. And at the same time I have this supply wagon going this way too. Because he's turning around thinking about coming over here to get this supply wagon. And so what's nice is that I killed off one of their artillery, and now he's going to come over here and he's going to shoot, because he can shoot. Alright, so we just gotta charge him, because that gun is still shooting at us. Okay, he has to reload, so then he might as well keep coming. Yeah, see, this infantry is coming to get this supply wagon. Now, are these two already destroyed? Come on, Crocker, shoot. Well, he's not shooting, so I'm gonna have to charge again. Oh, he's probably still reloading, I guess. So yeah, what we want to do is we definitely want to kill their general. And so until they get to the fort, I'm not too concerned with what's going on. I just don't want this guy here to come over here and get this supply wagon. It's not like I don't need the supply wagon for supplies, I just need it for the money that I'll get in the camp. And so, matter of fact, I can tell it to retreat, and it might go a little faster. But if it's going to go up this way, then that's going to get closer to that guy, so forget that. Come on, over here. Alright, and then you go over here too to get some ammo. Alright, so I'm going to shut Merritt off unless I really need him. I'm going to try to give all the kills to Campbell, because that's the guy that we get. Yeah, because, you know, I want, like I said, I want them to attack the fort, because that way everybody will get some action. And but we're going to bust 2 skirmishers, and they're going to head that way. Now, why is that guy withdrawn? Alright, so I'm going to send the supply that way. Okay, so they're setting up here, so they might... They're going to... Somebody's charging. Alright, so we got this one infantry right here. I'm gonna use Crocker to try to find that... Where is that gun? Whoa, these units are big though. 19. Woo! Alright, so Crocker is going to take out their remaining artillery unit. Uh-oh, they broke through. Okay, it's time to put Merit on because we got to get this guy out of here. Okay, well this is getting a little ugly, I guess. Gotta get the supplies over there. And this one can retreat. Oh, yikes. Hey, this guy just gave up. Grant. Grant just gave up. Nice. I just can't believe it. Yeah, you have to pull him off the line and then put him back on the line so you can direct him to shoot at the skirmisher guy who's locked onto somebody else. Man. Weeks. Now, why? Why is this, man, unbelievable? Why aren't we killing this gun? Okay, he's out of condition is why. At least can you at least get here to shoot 6 bullets? Come on, try. Try. Alright, so now we're gonna have him fall back. He shot us 6 bullets and we dropped him below 300, so that's better than nothing. I'm just trying to rest Alan so I can get him back into the battle. All right. How is Crocker? Oh, Crocker, okay. Oh, Crocker didn't totally withdraw. Like, I told him... What an idiot. Crocker is, jeez. I told him, I thought he would like, when you tell him to withdraw, I thought he'd keep withdrawing until you told him to go somewhere, but I guess not. Alright, let's see if we can do something here to try to do something. I don't know. Can you charge at him? Can you also? Seeing he's by himself. You charge. And you charge. I mean, he's totally out here, isolated by himself. Look at this. Okay, well, hey, he just dissolved. I was gonna go on an assault, but they're all coming back now, so I don't. So we might as well just go back into the fort, I guess. Yeah, I was actually going on the assault, and I noticed that they're coming back. So. Yeah, so maybe I still could. So if I got Bernie here, maybe I can get Kemper right there, and I put Siegfried right here. And Cable can go right there, maybe. And we're still trying to rest up Crocker, and Crocker's dead, but oh well. He ended up with 1,200 kills. Until he ran out of condition, then he lost a lot of guys, because I didn't, you know, like I said, cavalry, you gotta really micromanage them, because, you know, when you're not, they can lose a lot of guys. But yeah, the other thing I'll mention too while this is going on, you can see how big these units are and how hard it is to maneuver them and getting them into spots that you want. And so thankfully I'm only doing this for the first battle. Now you're supposed to be shooting the gun. You can just kill him. You come over here and help out. You and you run into that. And why don't you two, for the heck of it? Yeah, so as soon as Crocker gets in range, I'm gonna stop him and tell him to shoot. I mean, he's loaded, so he should be able to shoot. Come on, shoot. Ish. Yikes. Alright, come on. Come on, Kemper. Come on, Siegfried. Get in there and melee. Alright, we're gonna have to get Cable up here to get close to shoot canister, I guess. And where's my general right here? Okay, move up. Yeah, we're just trying to get this to an end, I guess. There we go, nice. Got them all. They surrendered. Alright, well it's a long video, so we're gonna go ahead and get through this real quick. All these guys surrendered, so... Now, like I said, this is the last battle that is gonna be with the double point in historical numbers, because that is just, like I said, that's just crazy. Alright, so here we go. We got ourselves a victory. The enemy had 13,000, we had 15,000, not bad. We had 500 cavalry, 50 guns, they had 54 guns, they lost 5,000, and they lost 6,700 missing. So, you know, it was what it was. This is just, it just puts each campaign, doing it this way, on a good start, you know. So Crocker, look at Crocker. He leads it all. 1,300 kills. Allen, then Kemper and Siegfried, so not bad. And we only lost 162 and 139. And Cable, he lost 8, so we didn't even lose the gun. And I got promoted. Hey, we got some Mississippis. And we got 12,000 in supplies. And we got some 3-inch ordnance, and we have a few Napoleons. And one of their skirmishes had Lorenz. So we already got 122 Lorenz. Nice. Alright, so it looks like I said, so he survived the battle, Kemper survived the battle, and Siegfried survived the battle. And we have 2,500 in supply. So we'll take it out and we'll go ahead and we'll put in 10, and we only have 78 left. And again, just like in the American campaign, I think, you know, again, I like accuracy, but I'm gonna try to see if the charge is okay. So we'll do that in this campaign too. So in another core I could go with accuracy and, you know, whatever, so. Now, how many do we have? We only have 49. And so we can't do anything there, so can't do nothing there. Oh yeah, see, I can't even do anything because of the way the configuration is. So I can't even use those guys. So that means I have to break these units up anyway, so I'm gonna have to do that. But what we'll do first is we'll make a save. This way I could make changes if I want. And again, BG1 is good. This is a south camp. So let's look at the barracks. Now we do have... Yeah, because see, if I buy one of those guys... Man, if I buy another one... Yeah, I don't know. But... if I put Roberts there... then I'd have Preston for this division here. And career, I'm going to first look at Newport News. Newport News is only 4. So I'm gonna okay, so I'm gonna have to break them up. And then if I look at, I just want to look at first Bull Run. Okay, so we need 8. 8. So I think we can already have 8 at what we good, so that means I can go with 1 training and 1 reconnaissance. And it's the same way that I'm doing it in the American campaign. So we did that. And so now we're just going to break these guys up because I can't do anything with them the way it is. They're too big. So I have no choice but to break them all. Because I couldn't do anything with them. So now you can see by doing that first battle with the historical number to 2 in the numbers that you get. Look, so the total I have is like 6,000 veterans. And in our armory, we have 2,700 of MJGs. We have 1,800 of Mississippis. We've got 2,900 of Springfields. We even got reboard. And artillery, look it, we got 34 of these ordnance. Wow. So, now we know we need to have, I'm going to make Kemper, of course. And I'll give him those. So we need Kemper. We need Siegfried. And I think he can have the MJGs too. Suppose I buy Wagner. And I'll give him the Mississippis. So let's see if we can get him to at least 1250. Or go to 1350. And let's see if I can get him Like I said, I normally go to 1250, but starting out, seeing that we have all the veterans and we have the guns, I'm gonna just go a little extra 100 is all.
Yes, sir.
And that gives me 3 infantry units. Okay, so with my general with a 25% charge, and my infantry with, shooting accuracy, that gives me 3 units like that, and I have to make my artillery unit.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we can only get 10 right now the way the thing is, so oh well. 10 it is. Yeah, I'm wondering, considering we're going to use this as long distance, not canister, but if I go with shot shell damage and effective range, so I can use him as a, I mean, I usually like horse artillery, but I'm going to use this as a long range weapon for now until I can get better weapons. And I just like to have a O for ordnance and 3-inch. And so as you can see for the next battle, I have the 4 units. And as for Bull Run, I need 4 more units. So then while I got the money, and armory wise, we got Springfields. Artillery wise, that, and cavalry, we got this. Now as far as the barracks goes, could I make another infantry unit, a cavalry unit, and could I make, like, I don't know if I could do that, so let me see. Let's make the infantry unit first. So we can go with the Springfields. We'll make another infantry with the Springfields. We'll make a... Yeah, this is where it's probably gonna be tough. Yeah, that's where it's going to be tough because I don't have the money. Wait, didn't I? I thought I bought... Oh, I didn't buy an officer for the artillery. Maybe because I wanted to think about it. Okay, so with the remaining money, okay, so I could sell some weapons. Or like I said, like after the next battle, I'll have some more money and then I can up these guys. Because in this on training, 2 stats for recruits and inactive. So I don't know if I get any benefit with 4, but I know the next one. So these 4 units that will be sitting out of the battle, they might get some training, or they might not. Well, the more points I put into training, you know, the better off these guys will be. And these are at their minimums. But I have a little bit of money. Let's look at this for a minute. So technically I have the money to do that. Now I know the cavalry's going to take a lot to buy the guns and the cavalry, so it might be better to just do as much as I can. Well, I can get him a star if I just do that. Okay, so these guys are at least 1 star each. This is at 1, so they're all at 1 star. Other than I can't do the cavalry because I just don't have the money. So that's about the best that I can do, I think. I don't have no more money. I have that, and I didn't use any of this. And if you look at this, we still have, you know, some guns. And we even got 14 of these still. So that's about the best that I can do. Like, these four will be in the next battle, and the only change I have to make to the configuration is to put the historical numbers to 1 and the stats 1 to 0. So anyways, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. No matter where you are in the world, have a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Please take care of yourself. Be kind to others. God bless to you in your own religion. It's your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos. And adios, the lovely amigas.